Hey guys, Kelly here. I'm down at my little hideout down at the beach. I'm sat on a wall. I've come out of the wind because whenever I do videos down there it's a bit windy. But I want to talk about something. I want to talk about shame, embarrassment, humiliation, feeling degraded. As people know, I talk about sexual, physical and emotional abuse. And I do this because this is the core of one of the biggest problems that we've got in the UK at the moment. You're not at school taught about healthy relationships. You're not taught how to set your boundaries, how to safeguard yourself. And, you know, there is a government paedophile circle, and people will tell you that it is wrong to tell somebody what is going on. Now, people will suffer this sort of abuse, whether it be in their own home, by strangers, or through this paedophile circle. And the only way that we can really truly expose what is going on, and this is with our children being taken too, these situations are usually things that are locked behind closed doors. And a long time ago, if you sort of went through any of these experiences, what went on in closed doors stays behind closed doors. But this isn't going to stop what's going on. The only way that we can stop what's going on is to talk about it. It's hard. It's painful. Sometimes it can feel very degrading. Now, when I was 11 years old, I spoke out about a step-uncle of mine. Now, he was only a boy himself. He's only 5 years older than me. And my sort of sexual abuse is very different. I wasn't abused by adults. It was children acting out what children had been through. And I wasn't believed. I was by the police, but social services have sort of caused problems. My own mother didn't necessarily believe me at the time. And later I was then sort of gang raped again by lads, by people who were older than me, from the ages of 8 to 16. Now, I haven't suffered in the way that a lot of people out there have, and a lot of the stories that I am told and hear are devastating. They're heartbreaking. You know, I've been very, very fortunate that I will tell. And if anything happens to me, I have no problems in, you know, going to the police and bringing actions against people. But there are a lot of people out there who are going through this in silence. They are dealing with the demons inside them. So I wanted to use my tooth as an example. I could choose right now to not do a video because I'm embarrassed about not having a front tooth. Now, in about 2 weeks' time, I will have my tooth replaced, and I could literally sort of say, well, I'm not doing any videos until my tooth is replaced. I could be embarrassed. I could be in shame. I could close my mouth and hide the fact that my tooth is missing. But I'm not. Hey, look at me, Cappy! A tooth is just a tooth. And right now, my children have been kidnapped. And vanity cannot come before me and my children, or this message. So, this is a tooth that when I was 13, I come off my bike and broke my tooth. And the same with sexual abuse. You live with sexual abuse pretty much all your life. Once it's happened to you, it is something that you have to learn to live with. And just as my tooth, I will never ever have my natural tooth ever again. It's gone. Just as I will never have my innocence as a child. It was taken. But the only way that we can seriously expose what's going on in this system is to overcome the embarrassment, overcome the shame, overcome the humiliation. It's easy. You just say, I was sexually abused. That's it. I, as a child, experienced something that should never have happened. I'm not embarrassed. I have no shame. That's not to say that what happened to me was right. But people use power against you to stop you from speaking out. And the only way that we can truly overcome this is to stand up for ourselves and to stand up for others. And the only way we can do that is to overcome the shame that we feel. Well, I wasn't the one in the wrong. I was a child. And it was my parents and the police and the social services' responsibility to protect me. But they didn't, because I wasn't believed. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. Have no shame. Do not be embarrassed, because what you've been through, you can't change it. You can only change what it means to you. And to me, it makes me the person that I am now. And it means that I can speak out so others can too. So this is me down at the beach in this beautiful sky. And people, once you speak out, then you can start to heal. So my reasons is not to speak out so it's like, oh, woe is me and I'm a victim. We're not victims. And I find it offensive when people call us sexual abuse victims. I overcome and we thrive. And together we really are stronger. So this is me, over and out. Doofless. Bye, guys.